H&M.
Hey, I'm still a man in the land of unpopular truths, in the land of popular fallacies. Cause I told the truth and I still remain me. I still do just what's me. I'ma break it down.
Our next conversation is with Blair Welcome. Blair and I know each other from the ecstatic dance community in Dallas. The whole theme for this week's video came about from a discussion that Blair and I were having about self-expression and how using your voice can bring healing to yourself. Hi, Blair. How have you been doing the last few days?
It's been very challenging for sure. I go in and out of a lot of different emotions, and I think right now I'm really just focusing on acceptance and being neutral.
Wow, so much has happened just the last few days. I think was it late last week that we had our conversation? Maybe Friday of last week.
Yeah, I believe it was Friday, and even between then and now, a lot has happened, and um, I'm really not doing my best to focus on the comments and the things that people are saying about a lot of this. And those same people are the ones that are focusing on the looting and the destruction of property, which of course makes me angry, but everyone has their own opinion. So I'm just doing my part to express and do what is best for circumstances right now.
What do you think we should be focusing on right now as a way to move through this and to learn and to get to a new place?
I think it's really important right now for everybody to work on organizing and mobilizing and creating the next steps for pushing past what is currently happening. Of course, it makes a lot of sense to me that people are working from a place of rage and anger and sadness. But the moment that they get those emotions out because they are allowed to now, it's not being suppressed anymore. The moment that we can get back into that space of love and be able to use all of our knowledge from every single person that is involved to get us into a place of having our rights again. We have rights, we're Americans, and that's something that is very important for all of us to be able to experience and take that on and in such a huge way. So I'm standing behind the people that are doing these protests peacefully and in a just way.
When we were chatting before, you talked a little bit with me about how in the past that you haven't always used your voice or how it's been difficult to speak up, and then what got you into a place where you felt like, hey, I really have to speak up and I have to use my expression to let people know how I feel.
That's a really good question. Before, it was really tough for me to be able to express no matter what it was. Using my voice was something that I didn't learn because I was always silenced. And it took a lot of courage for me to step up and step into that place of wanting to be heard from myself and from other people too.
All right. I be up in the early on the grizzy. Invest in anything, home, you need to get with me. Cause if I don't.
So the other day when we had our first discussion, you shared with me a really powerful spoken word piece that you had written. Would you like to share that with us today?
I wish to go back to that time when people of color, especially Black people, felt divine. My mother prepared me for a world I was taught is scary. Little did she know, her teachings did not compare to the racial beatings I received just for being. 7. I cannot be friends with you because you are Black. 11. At least I'm not Black like you. 15. Niglet. Your irrational fear is hidden behind ignorance. Your hate misplaced because of your fear of my race. Who taught you this? Your father, your mother, your uncle, or your sis? I chose this life. I am proud. I am black, and my energy screams it loud. I am bold. I am smart. I create with these hands, this mind, and this art, no matter which art I choose. Black is beautiful, and so are you. I am not a threat. I am not a thug. I am not ghetto. I am misunderstood. So many names said, hashtags attached to them on tombstone social media threads. I honor you. I am sorry. You did not deserve to leave your physical bodies. I can't breathe. Please, I can't breathe. I want water. I want my mama. Please. The last words that escaped over their lips as a whisper. You mock with black shirts and white words. I can breathe. I link you in with those that are sinister. Bullets. Shot into bodies over a bag of Skittles or enjoying your hobby. Unarmed man forced on his stomach. You slide your hand into your pocket and attempt to plant a bag of crack next to him. Your embarrassment, caught on a phone, you chase the woman and her children into their home. A first responder sleeps in her bed. You burst in, shoot a bullet through every room, her body, and left her dead. Her love repeats, help me. Oh my God. Baby, breathe. Resting in a dream state that brought her back to reality the moment you entered, flexing police brutality. I know there are many names. I won't dismiss. Listen to this. Trayvon Martin, Eric Garner, Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd. Justice is not enough. Your deaths will create change. I will die fighting for you, for Black people, and our pain. Thank you.
Thank you, Blair. That's difficult to hear because of the reality of the injustices that you describe, but it's also very powerful and goes straight to the heart of the matter. So I'm really grateful for you sharing it with us.
Thank you so much for being open and wanting to listen and hearing my voice.
I want to ask you another question. How does it feel? How is it different, or how does it feel to use your voice rather than to remain silent?
I mean, there's definitely a lot of fear attached to it as well. I feel a lot of anxiety right before I say something. And then I go into that space in my mind and I ask myself, what way can I say this in a way that is understood, but it's not harmful? So I always go into that space to make sure that I'm using intelligent, eloquent, direct, impactful, but also peaceful speech too. Like there's a lot of things that can be said and a lot of words that can be used, but if you're not using them and your words are used to harm people and attack people, there's no way that your message can get across, as opposed to using love and intelligence and directness when you speak to somebody. Because trust me, I've definitely wanted to go into those spaces of using the profane words and getting really angry, but I know that enough people are hearing that right now. People need to use their power in a way that their language is understood. So that's what I'm really working on.
You have a GoFundMe page that you have created for
Yes.
people to contribute to help address this situation. Would you like to share with us about that?
Yeah, so last night I was speaking to a friend about what I wanted for my birthday this year. And my birthday gift to myself is creating this GoFundMe page that I created June 1st. And I will be giving the money to all of the charities right now supporting George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, and another young gentleman named Sean Reed. I created this GoFundMe because I think it's very important for people to step up in the communities that they're a part of and play their part, because we all have a role and we all have a part in this. And at this point now, we do have a side, and I'm choosing to be on the side of giving and supporting the families as much as I can.
Thank you, Blair, for bringing your voice and your self-expression to this difficult situation, and for showing us how important it is to speak up, to express yourself, to bring about self-healing, but also to bring about change in society.
Thank you, Randall. I really appreciate you speaking to me and reaching out to me like you did. I felt like it was the perfect moment and the right timing when you reached out to me, because I was in so much pain, and for you to recognize and to speak out and to use your voice as well to say, I'm here and I see you and I love you and I appreciate you and your voice matters, was really what pushed me to write this poem and recognize again that my voice does matter. So I really do appreciate you for reaching out to me, and it really started this whole process of creativity that I'm stepping into. So this is a new space for me, and I feel extremely comfortable and powerful in this space, and I'm going to continue to write poems and use my voice in that way. So thank you.
That's exciting to hear. I can't wait to hear more of what you have to create and express and share with us.
Thank you. I really, really hope that change comes from all of this. I want to be able to live in a world where I'm taking care of, my life is valued, and when I have kids, their lives are valued too.
Thanks, Blair. I enjoyed visiting with you.
You too. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, I'm still the man in the land of unpopular truths, in the land of popular fallacies. Cause I told the truth and I still remain me. I still do just what for me. I'ma break it down. This life even jumping in turmoil. Hell yeah, it's me. Last name first like James Bond.